I'm going to give you 3 AI cryptocurrency tokens that can blast off and make you rich. And these AI cryptocurrencies are pretty good and they're not talked about enough. So grab a coffee, put your feet up, and let's get started. So a few months ago, I told you that AI will be one of the sectors that are going to pump like crazy in the next bull market. And I've made a couple of videos and we've seen Fetch.ai, we've seen Singularity.net, we've seen AI cryptocurrencies pump like crazy. But there are a few that are going to pump possibly harder in my opinion, and they're worth looking into. Now, if you know my views on AI cryptocurrencies, if you've watched my videos, you know that most of them are hype-based, meaning cryptocurrencies projects are going to use buzzwords like AI to be able to pump or gain funds for their projects. AI is not going to come into blockchain, at least not in a convincing way anytime soon. But this will not stop speculation, will not stop marketing, and will not stop hype. And hype is what's going to get AI to the moon, at least for the time being. So here are the 3 AI cryptocurrencies that I haven't talked about before that I'm very, very bullish on. Number 1, the graph. See, in the last bull market, everybody was talking about the graph, and I was saying, listen, it's just not ready yet. And I even said to look into it for the next bull market. Well, maybe the graph's time has finally come. See, the graph is not really AI, it's not an AI cryptocurrency, but AI cryptocurrencies need the graph in order to perform, in order to work. In other words, they use its infrastructure in order to operate. See, what the graph does, it helps AI projects to process blockchain data. You can actually think about it kind of like an oracle, like what Chainlink is to Ethereum. See, Chainlink is an oracle and it's used to feed information outside the blockchain to the blockchain. Well, the graph does the same kind of thing, but within the blockchain, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like an oracle, but not, but yes. Look, bottom line, if AI does well, it just makes sense that the graph will also do well. And the graph being a project not relying just on AI, being a project with history and being a project with great tokenomics, actually makes it a pretty good, safe bet. Now, the next project I'm going to talk about is CryptoGPT. Yes, it's a nameplay from ChatGPT. And what this is a ZK Layer 2 blockchain that's set to power the AI revolution. Or at least that's what it's aiming to do. Now, what CryptoGPT is aiming to do, as per the website here, is to be able to turn every task of your daily life into a source of income, to own the monetization of your data with AutoEarn. So you can use their apps in fitness, games, and education. Then CryptoGPT will capture and package that data, and you can own that data and actually earn from selling that data, your data. Now, CryptoGPT, by the way, the token ticker name is GPT. I mean, this is excellent marketing. Hosts apps with over 2 million active users at the time of making this video, placing it as one of the biggest blockchains at launch. And their team and developers are actually well known and are doxed. For example, they have the former RippleNet top developer, Derjan Era, however you pronounce that. Now, to be fully transparent, I actually got into this project before the release. We had a deal with a company and I had access to buy before. Now, there are different locking periods and so on, so people can't dump on the market, but rest assured, if this goes up, I will be taking some profits. That said, I actually believe this project can over 10x, maybe 20 or 30x. I mean, obviously, that's why I actually got in. But please do your own research, take into account what I'm saying, and act accordingly and responsibly. Now, the third project I'm going to talk about is called Numerai. Their headline is the hardest data science tournament in the world. Here's why. What they're doing is they're giving you access to start with hedge fund quality data. And how they're doing this, they're giving access to specialists to put in their algorithms into their system. Their system takes all the algorithms and uses them to find the perfect, well, if that's possible, the perfect trading AI. In other words, they're using machine learning, and they're using machine learning to be able to predict the stock market. And they're probably going to use the same model to be able to do the same thing with other sectors later on. Now, the only issue in this project is NMR, their token, is being used to reward people that feed the system. In other words, people that give in their algorithms, or predictions if you want to be more precise with terminology. And the project seems to be doing very well in the prediction money. It's actually making very good profits. The issue is NMR, their token, doesn't reflect these profits. In other words, if you buy NMR and they kill it in the stock market, the NMR is not benefited from this. Sure, people might buy the token out of hype and, maybe it has different use cases in the future, but so far it's more of a rewarding system. Still, this is a very good project to look into, and I think is going to do very well. Now, if you want to know exactly what I think about the AI crypto market that's coming, make sure you watch this video right here, or you can watch this video right here. Subscribe down below, and I'll see you in the next video.